We'll call the meeting together of the Independent School District 712, Monday, April 27th, 2026 at 4 p.m. 1.1 attendance, please.
Lisa F. Lisa F is absent. Anne Marie?
Here.
Amy? Amy is absent. Jason is here. Chuck?
Here.
Lisa K.
Here.
Laura?
Here.
We have 5 present, 2 absent.
Thank you. 1.2, Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
1.3, sign up to speak. We have no one signed up today. Persons who wish to have a subject discussed at a public school board meeting are encouraged to notify the superintendent's office in advance of the school board meeting. The person should provide their name, address, the name of the group represented, if any, and the subject to be covered or the issue to be addressed. Again, we have no one today. 2.0 is the approval for the agenda. Do we have a motion?
So move.
Chuck?
Support.
Support by Lisa. Any discussion? Hearing none, let's vote. Signify by saying aye if you are in favor.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. 3.0 is board reports. 3.1, third quarter honor roll. Here I go. Mountain Iron Buell High School quarter 3 honor roll 2025-2026. Starting with 7th grade, exemplary honor roll is Nikaya Gulbronson, Adeline Heedy. A honor roll is Kaylee Aho, Connor Anderson, Sarah Cheney, Natalia Gert, Carter Gundy, Mark Holmstrom, Dexter Isaacson, Cash Johnson, Liam Johnson, Caleb Kniefel, Jax Loby, Brooklyn Lobeck, Mia Madden, Trinity Stark, and Clara Washa. B honor roll is Charles Alzen, Zephaniah Anderson, Bentley Avelsgard, Lydia Cook, Quaden Michelson, Shaylin Michelson, Emma Metza, Tesla Miller, and Lucas Osipek. Grade 8 exemplary honor roll is Dax Buffetta, Jacob Millward, Maria Niska, Aria Reinhardt. The A honor roll is Aubrey Looney, James French, Tiernan Hellener, Kenton Johnson, Aiden Lukanen, Lorna McCartney Jollinen, Abigail Norman, Braden Norman, Mara Rehawk, Max Rogers, Caden Stanaway, Liam Warwis, and Zoe Zubich. B honor roll is Christian Cochums, Eiley Darland, Alana Dawson, Rome Del Caro, Eli Ellis, Ryan Figueroa, Lila Johnston, Livia Jorgensen, Isabella Kennedy, Jack Ketzel, Evelyn Larson, Leah Lawson, Sawyer Leslie, Jaden Lockin, Noah Mary, Amelia Niska, Justin Olala, Kira Rabidou, Peyton Runquist, Matthew Stark, Austin Stoltenberg, Ayana Swanigan, Axel Swenson, Chloe Wilson, and Isabella Zavodnik. Grade 9 exemplary honor roll is Aiden Anderson and Braden Norman. A honor roll is Veda Chop, Noah Frosaker, Winter Heath, Bryce Inman, Aubrey Johnson, Anders Kohler, Addison Loby, Mylan Miskovich, Hendrik Niska, Jocelyn Smith, and Farrah Thomas. B honor roll is Charles Altabelli, Vincent Altabelli, Brooklyn Beyer, Sebastian Hopt, Paige Henson, Spencer Lindsay, Timothy Ludwig, Lily Charlene Michelson, Gabriel Paitula, Carly Rivet, Aiden Sharber, Damian Scott, Cole Swager, Magnus Swenson, Reed Today, Sophia Turner, Caleb Unjum, Brannon Whitnan, and Thibaut Zubich. Grade 10 exemplary honor roll is Maisie Buffetta, Julia Cook, Audrina Johnson. A honor roll is John Berlin, Cash Christensen, Ian Darland, Noah Fox, Maria Hadrava, Kaylee Huffman, Xavier Inman, Trenton Jankla, Cooper Morris, Sarah Moe, Nathaniel Perjevec, Jack Rogers, and Isabella Wita. B honor roll is Cadence Anderson, Obadiah Anderson, Nolan Butler, Jack Dawson, Cassandra Gottberg, Ryder Coulterman, Jade Morrill, Milo Niska, Maylee Peterson, Peyton Ross, Caden Sky, Braden Thiel, Jaylee Uglum, Arthur Umpir Tovsky, Madeline Unjum, Mariana Vasquez, and Zamora Warren. Hoofda. Grade 11, exemplary honor roll is Paige Norman. A honor roll is Megan Carlson, Alan Hopla, Max Hopla, Anna Nyans, David Rusko, Eduardo Schwab Gumares. B honor roll is Kaden Jackson, Aaron Petrosky, and Zoe Wood. Grade 12 exemplary honor roll is Sophia Gellerstedt and Ava Lukanen. A honor roll is Nolan Oxelevich, Garrett Gagno, Aaliyah Haney, Sierra Haney, Kale Johnson, Trey Niska, Caitlin Pedersen, Theodore Sandow, Mattia Tondolo, and Jack White. B honor roll is Caleb Benacci Rossi, Isabel DeCaney, Burton Durban, Brent Hendrickson, Logan Morris, and Hannah Villebrand.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Ditto.
Excellent. Excellent job, folks.
All right, someone else to talk for us. 3.2 Student Council Representatives.
Hello, my name is Maddie Johnson. I am a senior. This is my 4th year in Student Council.
Hello, my name is Ella Muccio. I'm also a senior, and I've been in Student Council for 4 years as well.
Julia Cook and Cassie Gropper attended State Student Council Convention in Owatonna on April 11th to the 13th. They learned a lot of new things and cannot wait to start some new things with our Student Council.
Aubrey Johnson and Ali Lita have been busy popping popcorn for the elementary. When the elementary classes earn popcorn parties, these two are called in to make it.
We hid Easter eggs around the school for students to find. It was a fun little activity to do before the break.
We are working on doing some fun activities for Teacher Appreciation Week next week, as well as some things for Principal Appreciation Day on May 1st.
Thank you, ladies.
Good
We
job.
appreciate it.
How many days left?
I don't know.
You don't have your senior countdown? It's like 17 or 18, I think.
I appreciate your work.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to be done.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
3.3 Board Committee Reports.
I think our collaborative committee met once with, just with the business office people at the county and went over the new proposed collaboration agreement, and I think we're kind of in agreement with the way things are going. And there might have been some details we weren't sure of, but in general, I think it was all positive. And I think that, and you'll see later on in the report that the agreement, the total cost for the district is going to be about 10 grand less than last year. Even though we're adding, the payroll part is going to be more expensive because of the new state laws for requirements for reporting. So I think in total, I think it was a good package.
Thank you. Any other board reports?
Of course. Well, first of all, I want to commend our speech team. Isabel Applewick taking 3rd place in the state for informative speaking. Jasper, is it Hellander? 3rd place in original oratory. And the team tied for 8th place overall out of 54 Class A teams in the tournament. So congratulations to our speech team. Something near and dear to my heart. Something else near and dear to my heart, band and choir. Coming up Monday, May 4th, is the high school concerts in the evening and the elementary on Thursday, May 7th. And our girls flag football team had its first game last Sunday, and I believe this Sunday they are hosting several teams from northern Minnesota here. So good luck to all of them, and a big thank you to Mr. White for getting that started for our students.
Thank you. Any other board reports? I just wanted to thank Anne Marie. On April 23rd, she completed the MSBA Onboard U, the 5 standards of school board leadership training. So thank you for taking the time to do that.
Thanks for acknowledging that.
3.4 is the superintendent report.
All right, MCA testing is wrapping up, and we appreciate the efforts of our students and staff as we go through this important time of MCA testing, but almost done with that. Spring activities are in full swing, and that thanks to Anne Marie for mentioning about speech. Even with the weather, we're trying to get those sports going. And then I think speech is also going to nationals?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
So at the elementary level, preparations are underway for track and field day on May 14th, which will also incorporate Police Week. We're excited to welcome local law enforcement to join us for breakfast, lunch, and the day's events. Pre-K 6 students will have a variety of engaging activities planned throughout the day. And the seniors are preparing for their several milestone events with prom and graduation coming up as they get ready to celebrate graduation on May 22nd. So May is shaping up, as always, to be a busy month, so lots of exciting things happening.
Thank you. 4.0 is comments from visitors. We do not have anyone signed up for today's meeting. 5.0 is the consent agenda. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Support.
Jason, supported by Chuck. All those in favor,
If I may, Chair, I'd like to move 5.4 from the consent agenda for independent consideration.
Annie, can you reflect that one?
Yep,
Thank
we're going to
you.
move that to, on the agenda, whatever the last one is.
6.4?
Yep,
We'll do 6.5?
6.5, yep.
Thank you. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. All right, the 6.0 specific agenda, 6.1, we need to approve resolution number 2726 relating to the expulsion of student X12526. This will be a roll call if we get to that point. Do we have a motion?
So move.
Chuck?
Support.
Supported by Jason. Would you do a roll call, please?
Lisa F. is absent. Anne Marie.
Yes.
Amy is absent. Jason votes yes. Chuck.
Yes.
Lisa K.
Yes.
Laura.
Yes.
Motion carried 5 yes.
Thank you. 6.2, approve resolution number 2826 relating to the termination and/or non-renewal of probationary teacher Beth Carlson Speltz, a probationary teacher, effective June 1st, 2026. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Lisa K.
Support.
Chuck? Would you do a roll call, please? We do have Lisa F. joining us.
4:11 was arrival time, so I have that noted in.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you want to, did you get that? Did you get what
So
she
this
just
is
wrote
what
there?
we're voting
Or
on right
just
here.
said it?
We're on
Voting
6.2.
on?
Yep.
Sure, yeah, I can go.
Okay. You
You
feel
good?
comfortable?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
All right, Lisa F.
Yes.
Anne Marie.
Yes.
Amy is absent. Jason votes yes. Chuck.
Yes.
Lisa K.
Yes.
And Laura.
Yes.
Motion carried 6 yes.
Thank you. 6.3 is approved posting for 1.0 FTE 712 Social Studies Language Arts Instructor for the 2026-2027 school year. Do we have a motion?
So move.
Chuck? Any support?
Support.
Lisa F. All those in favor signify, any discussion?
This is a new position, so that's why typically we don't ask for your permission to post positions, but because it's a new one, we need permission, and it's part of the budget to add a teacher for next year.
Thank you. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. 6.4 is hire Miss Ava Welch for the position of head cheer coach, job posting number 267, effective August 17th, 2026. Do we have a motion?
I would so move with thanks to Kim Johnson for starting the program.
Anne Marie, support?
I'll support.
Jason? Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. The addition of 6.5 is going to be approved 2026-2020 through 2029 shared services contract with ISD number 2142. All those, is there a motion?
I so move.
Chuck?
Support.
Lisa? Any discussion?
So the reason, just to explain why I wanted this removed from the consent agenda, I think I've been pretty consistent in wanting to have some type of a written agreement or list of duties. I really appreciate the list and the job descriptions for the transportation, for, we had questioned what does the director of learning really do? So I really appreciate that, but I'd love to see one for the superintendent because that's the one who supervises all of them. I'm not here to convince anybody. I understand where everybody's at, but I wanted this pulled out so that I could go on the record as to why I will not be supporting this.
Does anyone else have a comment? I have a comment I don't want to overspeak if you guys have. I wrote it down so that I could be concise. Okay. So just my general comment, we appreciate that you are always on top of that. I do think that I want to just have a rebuttal as far as where the committee fell on the request. And so, you know, we kind of define that the school board defines outcomes, priorities, and constraints, not granular tasks. So the superintendent is expected to exercise professional discretion in determining how to achieve those outcomes based on 2142's strategic plan and what their needs are, and ISD 712 on what our needs are. The committee, and I'm paraphrasing, this is not exactly what was said, I'm paraphrasing, but we kind of felt that overly prescriptive duties can blur the lines between the governance and the management, leading to micromanagement risk. From an organizational standpoint, we were leaving duties less explicitly defined to allow adaptation to changing district needs like budget shifts, enrollment changes, legislative mandates. It's enabling the superintendent to leverage their expertise dynamically rather than operate within a rigid budget or rigid checklist. We are hiring somebody that is not brand new to the role of superintendent. We felt that through getting to meet him and learning about his experience, that he does have experience within him to understand what he needs to do as far as board reporting and involvement and how to get the job that was presented to him done. And then we need to support accountability based on the results, student outcomes, financial health, staff retention, rather than the process of just compliance with a checklist. With that said, we do understand that there is a trade-off. Sometimes insufficient clarity can also create ambiguity in evaluation and expectation. And I think in order to combat that, what the collaborative committee has agreed on is, at a minimum, we are going to meet quarterly for the sole purpose of addressing, you know, are you understanding what our district needs are, and how can we better inform you or show you if that role isn't happening. We've also discussed that if needed, we would do so on a monthly basis to stay initially through the first year. We are identifying as a collaborative committee that there is going to be the need for more constant contact, whereas Reggie's been in this position for 8 years now. We can pretty much go there or email and kind of get our voices heard, but we are committing as a collaborative committee to addressing performance on a monthly, at a minimum. You know, sometimes holidays or schedules don't allow, but that is what we are offering to combat, you know, that you kind of wanted the checklist type of thing. So we're going to be doing that on a verbal basis while meeting and just assessing that our district needs are being met and our expectations for the role that he's playing are met.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much for explaining
Yeah.
that. I'm not looking for a checklist, okay? I think there was some misunderstanding about that, but I appreciate that. When you talk about performance on a monthly basis, so that's not an evaluation, is that correct?
It is not an evaluation. It's more of an informal, we're getting together as the collaborative committee, as we've done. I think we got to the point before Reggie announced her bombshell of retirement. We were meeting annually because there really wasn't anything that we needed to go over. Then we were going 6 months. Yep. Then before that it was quarterly. But yeah, we just identified that with a new staff coming in, we think it would be beneficial for both districts to meet, to get together, have him present so that he knows right off the bat what we are needing, what we are expecting, and then to be able to immediately address concerns if any arise.
So in that process, since there's just the 3 of you that go and the rest of us can't go because that becomes an open meeting law violation, if our staff, if one of us, if a parent has a concern, how do they get that to you so that you can get that to the collaborative committee?
Just email
Have you
us
talked
or-
about that at all? Or?
Yeah, because that's happened in the past.
Okay.
We've had, and we
Really?
just. Yeah, I can't give you a specific, but it has happened where we had a question and we went to the collaboration committee and we got an answer. I don't have a specific, but I know that that's
You could reach out to any one of us.
Sure.
Yeah, I
have-
think that would be important for people to know, because it's new. I understand what you're saying. Mr. Masterson isn't fresh out of college. But this is unique. This isn't something that lots of superintendents do, and he's got a limited group of people he can go to mentor. And I certainly don't expect Dr. Egertson to sit around and wait for a phone call for him and say, how did you do this? She's gonna be retired, she gets to do and have as much fun as she can, right? So I just want to make sure that our folks understand, hey, we're kind of wondering about this. Will you bring this up at the since we're not having, we can't do a formal evaluation since he's not our employee. We could do something that would not go in his personnel file, but at least something to say, hey, you know, our folks are saying you're not responding to emails, or I'm the one who likes the background information on the consent agenda. You know, I know those are supposed to be non-controversial, but I like to know, what is his position and why? And Dr. E has been great about that. I'm sure she's not going to miss sending me emails. But, you know, I really...
No comment.
I really appreciate that she does that, so I know what those things are. And so just, you know, so that there is a process where we can say, hey, the next time you go, could you bring this up and have that addressed?
Yes.
Okay.
I have extended that offer to Tara as part of the union as well, that I understand you guys have some sort of regular meeting with your staff. I feel like I've always tried to be open communication with, you know, anybody that needs to bring anything forward, so I don't expect that to change of myself. So if there are issues, I would hope that people, and like Chuck says, we do receive emails. I mean, I receive emails all the time, all day. So I would hope that that would continue. Both good things and bad things. You know, if he's doing something great, I'd love to hear that as well. But I encourage the staff to communicate through you, or they reach out to me themselves too. You know, I don't want that to change just because the person is changing in that seat, so.
But a lot of things should go through our principal first. The board
Yeah.
shouldn't get all the details.
Oh, I've never gotten the details. I think that if people don't feel comfortable going through, because Mrs. Sand is also new in her position, so, you know, you gotta build trust in relationships. So I've always been open to receiving any, and I know fellow board members are that way as well, so. Yeah, no, I don't need to know the date and time and whatever, just general consensus of things going on. I would hope that that remains open for all board members.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
Chair.
yeah.
Vote.
Oh, yes, we need, thank you for the reminder.
It's been a while.
That doesn't need a roll call, right? That's just
No.
a general? Okay. So any other discussion on that? We'll close discussion. All those in favor, I will repeat it again. Approving the shared services contract with ISD number 2142 for 2026 through 2029. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
No.
Motion carries. 7.0 is adjourned.
So moved.
Support.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, meeting is adjourned.
Thank you, everyone.
4:23.
Thank you.
4:23.